welcome to Thursday Reviews. Today we have a Revlon hairdryer to review. Here it is. The model number is the RVDR 5034. It looks like this, and it's pretty basic. It has a single switch to control the fan speed. Off, low, or high. This button up here has a snowflake symbol and is like a momentary switch. This temporarily shuts off the heating portion and just blows cold air. But for some stupid reason, it always defaults to the high fan speed, even when on low. That is rather annoying. The intake vent is in the back on this one. Back when I reviewed that ancient hairdryer, it had vents on the sides. I like the design of this one better. It's more direct. It comes with this little test and reset button on the plug, but that may not be good enough in a bathroom. Please take note of what I'm about to say. If your house looks anything like ours, it doesn't have GFCI outlets. Notice how it's by the sink, but there's no test and reset button. Don't be like that. Install GFCIs if you don't already have them. It might just save you if you drop it into the sink or bathtub. While I'm talking about the cord, I guess I should mention that it has this little loop on it. You can actually hang it up, so that's cool. The length of this hairdryer is roughly 7 inches or 17.78 centimeters. Well, I think I've pretty much covered everything. It's pretty basic. So I say we test the temperature of the hairdryer. Let me go grab my gun. My temperature gun, don't worry. I will start by getting an ambient temperature reading of this room. Then I will put it on low, high, and then I'll hold down the cool down button. You might want to turn down your volume, it might get a little loud. I can actually smell it burning the dust. Ah. So now it's time to see what I think about the hairdryer. So first things first, what do I like about it? Well, I do like that it definitely seems to work better than my old hairdryer that I reviewed. That hairdryer was ancient, this one is not, and this one just has better heating. It's not super cold or super hot. It has two decent heat settings. I also think the ventilation makes a lot more sense having it go straight through rather than having the vents on the sides. It just makes a lot more sense, and I think it's probably more efficient doing it that way. As far, not energy efficient, but airflow efficient. So it just makes more sense how they did it here. I also like this little loop that they decided to put on the cord. That way you can actually hang it up when you're done, and it just gives you another way to store it. And it's something unique. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. I'm sure other hairdryers have them, but I do like that they included it. Also, I like that it's very simple. Just a switch and a button. Everything that you need is just right there. So now let's go over what I don't necessarily like. So the first thing is that it's simple. It's too simple. I can't really adjust much of anything. You can't adjust the air temperature or the cold mode. You can't just put it on cold. You can't. I think there should be a separate switch to adjust temperature, a switch for the fan speed, and just get rid of this button. Just make it a switch for temperature setting. It just doesn't really have enough stuff on it. So in some ways it might be too simple. Now this is actually the second one of these that we have. I got this one for Christmas, but we do have a second one of these as well, and both of them sound different. So if you're going to buy one of these, I have no idea if it's going to sound or work exactly as it did in my video. Let me show you that right now. They both sound different. Probably my least favorite thing about this is the fact that this cold button here always puts the fan speed on high. That's just annoying. I don't understand the point of that. If I have it on low, I want it on low for a reason, so the fan speed should stay on low. If I want it on high, then whatever, then it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter what you do, it will always put the fan speed on high. I don't like that. Thank you for watching this week's episode, and guess what? Next week is outtakes, so enjoy those, and I'll see you on the next one.